He's the man this season, and he is the champion. So, Chad, first of all, congratulations on a job well done this year.
Yeah, thanks, man. This is an amazing feeling. This feels good. It's what the dreams are about. That's why I packed my bags at 18 years old and headed off to Europe. For this feeling right now, and every second of it is worth it when you get this feeling.
Where does it compare to the one from '04? Because with some of the adversity you faced this year, it has to have some upside.
Yeah, I mean, '04 was one of those years where I just I was on the podium every weekend. My worst finish was third, and it seemed like it was a relatively easy season. And this one started out like that, and then it just seemed like it got derailed there a little bit halfway. And I don't know. I just think I was making a lot of mistakes. It was really tough to concentrate and to find motivation when James went away, and winning was becoming so easy, and the winning wasn't feeling like winning. I felt like I was just out there, and I was becoming a robot, and wasn't really having a lot of fun, to be honest. And I think that it was great to take a few falls and get a little bit of a slap out the back of the head, and K-Dub stepped it up, started running strong, and and just it makes it a sweet feeling, when we're here in Vegas.
So what was the motivation here? Why did you win this race? I don't think anyone expected you to make those passes that you did and go for the win.
I didn't expect to. I was in fourth. I did everything I could to get to fourth, and then I was just prepared to ride around. And Davey threw it down, and then I was just sitting behind Shorty. And I knew it was Vegas. It's a longer race. It's tough, and I think the past speaks for itself. You got to go out there and be strong, and I knew that 20 laps was going to be long, and basically the race just came to me. I was just prepared to ride around in fourth, and they just, I don't know. I guess everyone says the whoops was where it's at, but I just was going having fun, and I was a little nervous to pass Andrew. Didn't really know what to expect, and just try to put a block pass on him so he had no shot back at me, and try to put my head down. And I seen Kevin make a mistake before the finish line, and then just I don't know, when I got up on him, he just he didn't look strong. He looked like he was just kind of going through the motions, and I just tried to put my head down and get a win.
Did I see, what gate did you pick in the main? Did you pick the inside gate?
I went RC style this weekend, man. I learned a lot from '06. We came in here and we were even on points, and I just tried to do my normal thing, pick the best gate, and as it turned out, it was just a close race that night. No one really could separate himself, and it all came down to the start, and I had to pass people, and those guys didn't, and I just went the very inside and was smart, and just tried to. I didn't get a very good start at all. I had to kind of come through from about maybe fifth, sixth, and just try to make it happen.
You got to have your family here this weekend. Were they actually here for the championship celebration in '04, or did that get delayed and this was the first time? How did that all work out?
I mean, in '04 I was meant to win the championship in Salt Lake City, and AMA hooked us up with the penalty. And so, basically I paid their flight over, and, my mom and dad work tough jobs, and they had to go back, and they weren't able to, to live that experience. So, I flew them over this weekend. There we go. I splurged. I sent my mom and dad over here first class, and they were excited. I told them, hey, I want you guys to come over, and they're like, oh man, I didn't tell them what I booked them, and then she called up. She was pretty excited. So, if you guys knew where I grew up, it's quite amazing to get to this point. It's man, I don't know. I want to say a lot, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
Hey, we don't mind. The victor goes to spoils. What was the reaction there of your parents? What was it like down there at the end?
I mean, it's a good feeling. Not a lot of things bring tears to my eyes, and it's a good feeling to come in there and hug mom and dad, and just to know where you're being and where you're gone and where you're going. And we sacrificed a lot as a kid, and I have a brother and a sister, and I pretty much ran the family, and when I wanted to go racing, we had to go racing, and as they say, when Chad was happy, the family was happy. When he was pissed, everyone else was pissed. So it's just been one of those things. It's been tough. My relationship with them has been rocky and up and down, but I think I think that their mom and dad, they're stuck by me, and love them to death. I'm glad they're here to experience this.